Hey guys, it's Casey and welcome back to my channel. So today we have a little makeup video for you. It's going to be a little first impressions and I'm excited about it for several reasons, which we're going to go ahead and jump into. But before we do all of that, let me just let you know we are going to be talking about the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. And I have my reasons on why I wanted to do a first impressions on these. I haven't been on YouTube much lately, so I don't know how like the community is, reacting to this. I don't know if people are loving it, hating it, or if people are even talking about it, but I want to go ahead and do my due diligence, that's the right word, I hope so, and share how I've been feeling. So before we begin, you guys already know what to do. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell so you're notified every single time I upload a new video, and let's go ahead and get started. So I decided to bring out two old guys. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation, and this is the stick version. Now, fun fact, guys, I think I started like really getting into makeup probably around 2013, 2014, and this, as well as the Mercier Glow, was my very first high-end foundation. However, it was a different formula than this one, but this was the one when they redid the formula again, and I still have it. Now, am I going to put it on my face? Hell no, baby. This is years and years old, but I do remember how much I loved this foundation. I felt like it gave me a really beautiful finish. Obviously, it looked great in photos because it's, for HD videos and photos and stuff like that. And it was fantastic. I do feel like it kind of, since it's old, it like kind of oxidized in the bottle a bit. But this was shade Y445. Now, this is Y425. When I swatched this in Sephora, I felt like this would be a good match. So we're going to hope that that do what it needs to be done. And as far as the stick, it's also Y445. So I don't know. We gonna see. But I did love these foundations, and once upon a time they were amazing. So I'm super excited to try the new one. So let's go ahead and get into the specs of this foundation. So first things first, it's 1.01 fluid ounces. You can pick it up at Sephora. It's already available. It was $43, which is not bad. It's a pretty, average price for a foundation. I'm trying to get it open without messing up my nails. Oh my God, hold on. This is what the new packaging looks like. Very, very different from the old one. We have like this more black, shiny top. It's plastic. It actually feels very cheap in comparison to this. This is a glass bottle with this matte nude top, which I really like. I think that's just, I don't know, something about it is different because with foundations, we typically see like black tops. So I think that's really, really pretty. And is there a difference in the amount of product you get? Nope. Same amount of product you get. They're both 30 milliliters, 1.01 fluid ounces. And yeah, so let me go ahead and shake this bad boy because it does say you need to shake it before you do anything else. Okay, so the full name of this foundation is Makeup Forever HD Skin Undetectable Longwear Foundation. So we love to hear that. So there is 40 shades of this foundation, which is a really, really great shade range. Like I told you guys before, it is $43. It's a liquid formula. It claims to be waterproof, which is amazing. We have summer coming, so that's fantastic. Medium coverage, natural finish, long wearing, best for oily combo skin and normal skin. So I am more on the combination dry, but I know that I can probably finesse this and make this work, especially like how I prep my skin and things like that. Under about this product, it says it's an undetectable liquid foundation that blurs and covers imperfections for up to 24 hours, powered by a micro skin system that syncs with the skin for true to skin finish. I thought I couldn't read for a second. What the hell? So like I said, it's a medium coverage. It has a natural finish, which I like. It's not a matte finish, which is great. Obviously, it's a liquid formula. And yeah, so we are going to try this out. Now, if you are curious, because remember we started talking about this in our last foundation video, the first ingredient in this is water. So since it is water, you want to go with a water-based primer. That's what's going to agree with it more. This primer right here, let's see what this has, because if this is a silicone based primer, then I'm going to switch my primer. So I'm going to be using the one size because this has been my jam. Okay, so the one size primer's first ingredient is water, which means this primer and this foundation will agree together. So that's fantastic. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. As I usually do, guys, I'm going to be applying the foundation with a beauty blender. That's the way I think foundations look the absolute best on me. So I'm going to start with the primer, put this on. I actually am really excited to see how this foundation works. It's kind of like nostalgic to me because of the simple fact that, you know, Makeup Forever was the first high-end brand that I like owned anything from. So they have an academy in New York, and I used to model for them. So I would go there and I would be like a model for the students, and then they would pay us in gratis. So the very, very first time, I remember they gave us like, was it like $200, $300? And we were able to go to the Makeup Forever studio and spend that on whatever we wanted. So that was the first like high-end brand I ever had. And I think I brought like lipsticks, like, you know, like the everyday stuff, eyeliners, brow pencils. And I just actually loved Makeup Forever at the time. And I kept on doing that. So I built my Makeup Forever collection. And so it just holds a very near place in my heart, like a very near and dear place in my heart. So I'm really excited about this. Now that we primed, I'm going to spray my face with some of the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I don't think I'm going to powder my nose right now because I don't know how this is going to agree on top of powder. But if you guys were wondering, the top comes off. It's not a pour bottle, thank God. There is a pump. We love that. So let's go ahead and start getting ready to pump this out. Okay, so this is the consistency of it. It's not super runny, but you guys do see that it's running down my hand a bit. It has like a, you know, a good medium. Like it's not super thick and it's not super runny either. So we like that. I feel like that's going to give me good coverage. Is the color good is the question. This part always makes me nervous. I feel like it's going to be. It's nice and golden because I do feel like, obviously, I don't know, this must have oxidized, and if it didn't, then baby, you just didn't know your shade back in the day because that is dark. Okay. It's looking good, right? Hold on, let me get my up-close mirror. The color is perfect. Yes. Okay, the color is good. That's the first step. Is the color good? Yes, it is. I feel like I'm getting a very natural coverage right now and definitely a natural finish. It looks like skin. It's not super full coverage at all. Like, if you guys look at my cheeks, I don't feel like it's a drastic difference. Do you guys see that? I don't feel like it's a drastic difference at all. Let's get my forehead going. Kind of like adding a second layer, because it does claim to be buildable. Well, it did say that in Sephora, like on the display. So I want to see how buildable is it. Okay, guys, so we have half done. And because the perimeter of my face is a lot darker, well, not a lot darker, but it is darker than the center, I do feel like right now it looks like it's too light. But I do believe once we like contour and everything like that, it'll look good. As far as how it looks on my face right now, it's cool. It's not clinging onto any dry patches or anything like that. I feel like the coverage is decent. I see it kind of drying down to more of a natural finish. It's not dewy at all, but it's not like super matte. It's just like skin basically. It's cool, but like right now it looks so off. Like the color looks so off now that we've gotten it on our forehead. But on my neck, it looks fine. How do you guys feel? Comment down below what you're feeling right now. Let's go ahead and do the other side and, you know, finish our makeup and see how we feel then once we like bronze and contour and stuff, because we might actually like it then. But as of right now, is it like going to be like my favorite foundation ever? No, I don't feel that. For some reason, I have a feeling that if I would have powdered down my nose at the beginning like I've been doing lately, this foundation would not have agreed with that. I don't know why. Just in my spirit, in my soul, I just feel like it would have been like, girl, what the hell did you just do? Okay, guys, so this is what we're working with right now as far as the foundation. I feel like on camera, let me turn up the brightness on my computer because I feel like on camera, my skin looks pretty good. I know by my forehead, it probably looked like, okay, that might have been too light, but you guys can see from like my neck and stuff, it's like perfect because we're going to bronze up there anyway. So there's ways to finesse that. But in person, it is giving skin, but it's just like, I don't know if I like it. I don't think I'm convinced. Okay, so I know this is going to sound really crazy, but my face feels super sticky. Like, I don't know. Like, is that the long wearingness of it? The waterproofness of it? I don't know. But my face just feels so sticky, and I don't like that. Like, I usually never feel like I have makeup on, but right now, it's like I could feel the fact that I have makeup on, and I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that. Appearance-wise, if I had to say 1 through 10, I'm giving it a 7 or a 7. Ooh. I don't like how I look down here. Hold on. I'm gonna give it a 7. Feeling wise, I'm giving it like a 4. Because I don't know. I just feel so sticky and I'm not used to that. But let me go ahead and do my contouring real quick and see how I feel. It's so weird because even this is like the only thing I cream contour with. And it's been like that for a while. And I've used it with a lot of different foundations. But I feel like they blend out so much easier. Like my cream contour blends out so much easier. Right here, it just feels so sticky. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, yeah, you're going to have a little bit more work blending it out. But it's going to last longer on the skin or what. But I don't remember having this feeling when I wore the HD foundation in the past. I feel like I'm doing everything to blend this out right now. Okay, I feel like you don't get to your final form until after you conceal. So let's do that. I'm using the One Size concealer. What is it called? Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer. It's been my favorite concealer as of right now. I actually just replenished just in case I run out. Because this foundation is, not this foundation, but this concealer is absolutely amazing. And I feel like because the way the contour reacted, you have to blend this concealer out quick as hell. Is the foundation like self-setting or something? I didn't see that when I read it, but maybe. Do y'all feel like it's looking better now that the concealer's on? I don't know why I be asking questions like y'all can answer me on the spot, but y'all know what to do. Comment down below and let me know. Because I do feel like it looks somewhat better. Not my favorite thing in the world, but like somewhat better. Okay, so now that we've done that, I'm going to go ahead and set everywhere that we put the concealer. As far as the color is concerned, I do feel like the color looks fine now. But I don't know, like I feel like I see my texture a lot more. I don't know what's going on. And I don't think it's my skin because my skin is not really bad right now. Come on, Laura. Bring this face back to life. Okay, so this is what we're working with right now. I feel like I was struggling to blend out my cream contour, and that's due to the foundation because I've used this damn Juvia's Place foundation stick so many times. I've literally had 3 of them, and I've used it with so many different foundations. So it ain't that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the stick. And it's not the beauty blender, of course. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to finish the rest of my face off camera because I don't want this video to be too long. And we're going to come back and see how we feel. But I have other work that I need to do today. So with that being said, it'll kind of be like a baby wear test. Not that long of a wear test, probably like 2-3 hours max. Probably. As of right now, I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup and come back and give you guys my thoughts. Please hold. Okay, guys, I am back. It's been probably like an hour since I finished doing my makeup. I wanted to like eat and stuff. And also I wanted to make some TikToks, you know, bulk filming and stuff. Y'all know how that goes. But this is what the finished product looks like. As far as the color is concerned, the color is definitely a great match. As you guys can tell, we don't look ashy or anything like that. Once we did the contouring, you know, powder, all that good stuff, it ended up being a very, very great match. So we're going to say 10 out of 10 for the match for my color. If you guys want, I will link, you know, I'll just do it anyway. You know, I'll put some of my favorite foundations and the shades that I use in the description box in case you want to use that as a reference for your color. I don't know why I said color like that. But anyway, as far as the foundation is concerned, it's not my favorite foundation. So I'm going to let you guys know. I don't know what I've done differently when it pertains to my skin, but I really don't experience creasing in my smile lines anymore or just any any texture around my mouth. The only thing that I really deal with is my sweaty nose. And I'm already having some intense creasing in my smile lines. I see the foundation breaking up around my mouth, right down here by my chin. It just does not look that good. It doesn't look that good at all. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty, kinda, I guess. Like, it's cool. I don't know if I'm just saying that to be nice, but it's definitely just not my favorite foundation. Now, it could have been because, you know, that was my first high-end foundation, but I do remember it being okay, but then falling in love with NARS products. So, I don't know what they've really done differently. I know that the shade range definitely has changed, and I feel like maybe the color range is better. It's definitely a more golden, and I feel like the match is perfect because I do remember feeling like this the original one as well as the stick one, like it looked okay, but it wasn't an ideal match, if that makes sense. But they don't even make this color anymore, I don't think. I don't think they make this color. I didn't see that there. So I feel like the color is good, but I just don't feel like the formula is that great. I don't see it lasting as long as I would like it to. I can tell like maybe, you know, after like a couple of hours, all of this probably won't look that good. And that's a little disappointing. But we're going to do just like a little baby wear test. So it is currently 10:08. I still have a whole nother video I need to film and some photos that I need to take, as well as make some reels. So I'm guessing I'll probably be done maybe around midnight. And then I could come back and let you guys know how I feel. So that's giving us like maybe like 3 hours. 3 hours. I don't think 3 hours is that bad of a wear test. And just see where we're at. But as far as like 1 hour, my skin should look absolutely flawless still, because I have a lot of foundations that do that, and I just don't feel like it's doing it. I don't feel like it's doing it at all. But it's like, it's okay. Like, if that makes sense. It's like, okay. But it's just like, would I tell you to run out and buy it right now? No, I wouldn't. I feel like there's far more foundations out there that is great. If you're looking for something like of a skincare combined foundation, I think the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation is amazing, and I already did like a video on that, and I will put it in the cards for you guys to check out. It's like, okay, I keep looking at myself like, oh, you look pretty, but it's not my skin. I feel like I'm just really attracted to my eye makeup. And like, I'm not really looking at the skin. I'm like, the skin could be better, but you look all right, if that makes sense. Yeah, guys, I don't think it's doing it for me, but I'm going to give it some more time, and we're going to just check in. So let me go ahead and clean this mess up, get started with the other things I need to film, and then come back and let y'all know how I'm feeling, okay? See you in a bit. Okay, guys, and I am back. It's about 10 minutes until midnight, so I've had this foundation on for almost 3 hours, or maybe a little bit longer than 3 hours, somewhere around the 3-hour mark. And I just want to say that my feelings for it has not really changed. I don't really love it. I'm seeing a lot of breaking up around my mouth, my smile lines, my nose. I try not to be a super harsh critic. My nose actually does not look that bad in comparison to what it could look like. You guys know my really sweaty nose. But like my chin, right here, around my little mustache. Let me get closer for you guys so you can see. It's just breaking up. It's a little bit OD for me for like, you know, 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I have so much other foundations that I can have on for 3 hours and it'll still look like I just applied it. This already started at the 1 hour mark. So I'm not really happy with that. And I don't know, I just wasn't really happy with the way the foundation was feeling on my skin. I just feel like there's just so many other foundations that would be great. I think this is normally how my makeup would look after like 8 hours of wear. So 3 hours is kind of disappointing. I'm not really happy with that. Now, I did just blot because I was recording, but I didn't have any sound like a dummy. But I did just blot, and I'll do it again, but there wasn't a significant amount of transfer, which is really good. So we do like that. We do appreciate that. I'm just blotting. I'm pressing relatively hard, and it's not transferring a lot. So we do love and appreciate that. That's very minimal for what it could be. So I am pleased with that idea, but I just don't like the breaking up around this area here. I just feel like it's like sinking into my smile lines. It's just sinking into any cracks and crevices that I might have, and I know I have foundations that don't do that. So I would rate this foundation maybe a 6 out of 10. It's not something I would run out and go get, but I mean, on camera, it looks really beautiful. I will say that. Like on my phone and stuff like that, it looks really, really beautiful on camera. So I hope this video was informative. I hope it gave you a better insight on if you want to pick up this foundation or not. Please make sure you subscribe. Comment down below your thoughts. Please make sure you subscribe if you haven't already and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you. Bye.